Hey, my creative tribe. So it's been a long week and it's not over yet, but I got a project out of the way and I finally got a hold of everybody and said, look, I'm taking the weekend off. I got to do 3 projects, but so it'll take up most of my Saturday, but I actually have a Sunday off. So I have a long laundry list of things I want to do for that Sunday for myself, as far as I got to reset the laptop. Nothing wrong with the laptop. Works great, except it's got software issues because I let my youngest grandson play with it for a long time, and it's losing memory. It's corrupting files. So I'm going to have to reformat the whole thing and install it again. Not a big deal. I've done that many times over the years. But what sucks is I spent all that time on that spider and the file's lost. What? Oh well. But since I'm reformatting it, I'm going to get it set back up with everything I need. I'm going to get Mesh Room, Visual Studio, Unreal Engine, Blender, all set up there, and that's what it's going to be dedicated for, nothing else. Plus I'm adding a new external hard drive to it so I can back everything up. So I've got 2 external on my main system at the house, so I can back up to them, though they're getting pretty full. I mean, I've got probably about 6 terabytes at home on the externals, and they're pretty full. But video editing, I do a lot of that still. It takes up a lot of storage, so eventually I'm going to have to get a 3rd one for my home system. But no, it's not a big deal. So yeah, getting that all set up, and then I can start doing the classes on a regular basis. I've also been thinking, I've done a lot, even though I haven't had the computer really to work with because I'm afraid of losing anything else. I always keep all my notes, and I have a ton of them, and it's still growing. But I have the core for the game system pretty much figured out. Mechanics, how I want them to play, and I have the list of monsters now, all the bugs. I don't have the hybrids yet. These are just the main bugs that you'll encounter. The hybrids will be the human bug cross, and those will come in later in the game, so I'm not worried about them. Those will be like the boss fights. So I'm not in a big hurry on those quite yet. I have my core game items I want in the game for the alpha, and then I have my extended list of things I want for the game for the beta, and then I have my stretch items that I would like to eventually add in if I can make them work, or if I get so many ideas for a game. It's crazy how many ideas I get sometimes, and I have to. Sometimes I just want to throw stuff in because it sounds cool, but then I have to sit back and think, no, it's cool, but does it help the game? Is it something that players are going to find interesting? So a lot of times they sound like great ideas when they first pop in my head, but maybe overall they're not. I think that was part of my problem when I was building Roblox. I didn't have a list of stuff, and I just kept throwing stuff in that I wanted to do, and the project kept growing and growing and growing. So my stretch list I can add as I want. It doesn't matter. It's because I'll update the game, and if it's something fits really well and seems like a great idea and tests really well, then I'll throw it in at a later time. So I'm trying to keep everything within 3 years. I don't know if that's realistic because it's just me. It may take longer, but I want to at least have the core system done within a year and a half. And so we're looking at somewhere in the middle of 2021 for the alpha. And then we'll probably go into 2022. We'll have the extended material. So I'm hoping by the end of 2023, it's pretty ready to release. But there again, I've got a lot of material, even just with the 2 sets, not the 3, the 2 sets. There's a lot of material that's got to go into the game. It's not going to be an open world, but it's going to feel like an open world. You're going to have a lot of options. You're going to explore a lot of things. But being just myself, I don't think feasibly an open world environment is going to be something that I'd be able to accomplish in the timeline I want to do it in. Now, maybe somewhere down the road, if I develop a team, if I'm successful, I could build a team. We might add on an expansion to the world. But there are other games I want to work on as well. So we'll see. It's always flexible. And I think that's. I have the bug list. So I have all the bugs are going to be that you'll encounter. There is roughly, I think, about 30 bugs. Now that's just for the core. For the core, 30 bugs. Beyond that, I don't know yet. And then you also have the hybrids, which I haven't got into, and I probably won't for some time. The hybrids would be the bug-human crossbreeds, and those would be for more like the boss fights. What else? So I have the timeline. I've got the bugs. I'm probably going to get on Fiverr, and because I've been looking, and I can get some pretty cheap art. Because I don't have the time to do everything myself. So I'm gonna I've got a small budget, very small, but I have a small budget. I'm gonna just get plain art because I want to take a lot of these bugs, and the armor will be crafted from those bugs. Like the praying mantis will be a suit of armor. It'll be like your first. I don't know if it'd be first level, because mantis is a pretty high level creature to battle. I haven't worked all the mechanics out yet on what the armor rating will do for each bug, but I'm gonna get them to draw it. I'm gonna get them fairly cheap, because all I need is the details of the armor. It doesn't need to be colored or stylized. Well, doesn't need to be colored, doesn't need to actually be on a person. I just need the armor itself for the front, side, and back view, so I can lay these into Blender and then craft them. So, like I said, I don't have time to do everything in here if I want to get it done in time. So I'm going to have to get a few things done outside. But like I said, I'll craft the armor myself. Now, if you want to draw armor at any time, like I said, it just needs front, side, and back view. It doesn't have to have a person, no color, or anything like that. And I'd be more than happy to craft it into armor. Now, I will try to, at some point, put a list below in the thingamabob of all the bugs. And I'll try to do that probably this weekend. So, if it's not up there, I haven't gotten to it yet, but I will. So, and if I don't use it, regardless, I'll showcase. You just let me know if you want me to showcase it around. I'm more than happy to. So for that, that'd be awesome. There's other things on my mind, but I'm driving, and I can't really open the book. So for now, I'll cut it short. You all have an awesome day. Create something awesome, and I'll see you.